I love that, and honestly, Viner would love that. Like it would fit in so nicely with what he thinks about himself, anyway. But yeah, so this is already funny, and now the genius, obviously, parts of the trip are, yes, they go to Italy, they go to Spain, they're traveling around England in the first one, I believe. But there aren't really jokes and bits about like, oh, look, here we are, British, fish out of water here in Italy, and how weird is that? So I'm wondering, like, do we want the comedy of our cross-country trip to be, obviously it'll be relationship comedy, the tension between, as Steve Levitan told us, straight line and squiggly line, like we get the squiggly lines going between us. But I'm wondering, it doesn't have to be like, oh, look at these city boys try to ride a horse. It's more about the conversations, right?
But I do think that neither one of us has ever really seen America, so it's like this Civil War battlefield, Mount Rushmore,
right?
The Alamo. I mean, the route is crazy if you did that, but I think you could just hit 4 or 5 of these things, and it's like the jokes that we're doing to each other on the tour of the Civil War battleground, and the people who are with us are all Southern Confederate people, and it's like they're acting like they didn't lose.
Yeah. We're giving the L sign.
Yeah, but it's encountering these people, and it's as I did when I traveled across country a few years ago. You have all these preconceptions going into sleeping in an RV park. At least I did, of who's going to be there and what it's going to be like, and then it was totally the opposite. It was awesome.
Welcoming.
They're welcoming, and you also go, no wonder they want us to think it's terrible, because they're having a great time, and it's awesome.
Right.
And they don't want people like us around.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Because I think it's also along the way, like, Viner could meet someone in one of these RV parks, and then they say, like, he's the most fun guy we've ever met. Come with us in the moment, and we lose him. And then like discarded lovers were chasing after him to get him back.
Right.
From this Southern party people who thought he was a hoot.
Yeah.
That's very funny if someone just keeps saying this guy's a hoot, and we're just like, what is a hoot really?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. Tell me, like, how do you qualify as a hoot? Yeah. I think I'm funny. And it's like, well, you're not a hoot at all.
Are owls fun? I don't know what that means. This is okay. So there's a little more to hang our hat on here. So,
because once you get into the nuts and bolts of the trip, I don't think it's just a drive where you're staying at Days Inns along the way and eating at Subway and then just getting there. I think it's you come in and realize this is an opportunity to see these things that we've never seen, and the attitude could be like, well, none of us has wanted to see them. Like the reluctant people. It's like what. We could look at photos of the Alamo on the internet, and I get why do I have to touch it?
Right, virtual tour.
Yeah.
Well, and also a little true fact about Viner was that he took I don't think it was a graduate year, but one of his years in college, he transferred for the year to the University of Indiana they have a good music program. John's very musical. So I think it could be funny if we drive through Indiana, and it's sort of a version of like, okay, let me show you my Indiana. And it's just like funny. Subways, and like he doesn't know anything about
This is the Subway where Jared bought his first sandwich.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a plaque there. Why are they honoring him?
I know, they got to take that down.
And then we say, no, that could be like a funny set piece too, is one night, we're at night in the hotel. I'm getting more and more worked up about how much I hate Jared, which I do have kind of a bit about that. And then I'm like, we got to tear that plaque down. This cannot stand. We're just like, buying a crowbar and just
on the run from the law.
End up in jail for the night, getting mugshots because we ripped the plaque for Jared down.
Right. Well, like the three of you get arrested. Well, and then maybe. Because I was just thinking while you were talking that my role would just be one of the bros There's like, maybe there was like historically something, but kind of like my role now. It's like I laugh when it's funny. I'm there for some sort of not a main thing, but like you go to jail. Oh, we got to get JC to get us out of jail now. And then.
Well, it's like having, say, if you were on the trip originally, and I just say, I thought it was the guys, whatever, and so then you went home, say, but then when we were in jail, you had to come back, and knowing that like I'd poisoned the well for you, and then there's that tension of the friend, and the fiance not getting along.
Right. Oh, but I was, hoping that it would just know.
You just want to be a friend. You don't want to be romantically tied. That's fine.
Well, maybe in the past, though. So there is that weird history.
Well,
Elaine
you don't have
Bennis.
you don't have to have big concern. Any nude scenes would be shot tastefully. I promise.
Well, no, in real life, I have a lot of male friends who are just my bros, right? So
if we're talking about making this movie, this can be part of the tension is, and I'm always like in the JC girlfriend character, and you're like, I'm not gonna be the girlfriend.
That was 27
and I'm like,
7 years ago.
It's not interesting to have no romantic involvement. Like there's nothing dramatic about it.
Well, but then the funny thing could be like if you're coming into it with this, oh boy, here comes your girlfriend. It's like this was 28 years ago, Goldie. Like she's our friend now. Like she's your friend too. And then like somehow by the end of the trip, we've decided like, you know what, we're going to give it another try.
Right. In denial the
It
whole
should
time.
also be that then it's kind of the thing in real life is that, you're more successful and, you say, if we write this, I'll be able to show it to X celebrity and we'll be able to do this. But then you're not doing any of the writing. Like I'm just doing everything and your name's on it. And I'm just working the whole time.
That's great. That's so
and like maybe
awesome.
I'm doing it with Viner and we're just bitching about you.
Yeah. That sounds perfect. Well, I had that thought, and I think this is a version of what you're saying. The best way to write scenes for yourself is like Viner and I would write the scenes where you had a lot to say. You and Viner would write the scenes where I had a lot to say. You and I would write the scenes where Viner had a lot to say. Because we kind of, at least we get into sort of the funny headspace of like what our idiot friends would say in certain situations. Like a lot easier than it is for ourselves to say like, what's stupid about me?
But this could be a scene where we realize it's like you're terrible at your voice.
Yes.
Like my version of you is better than your version of you.
Yes.
That's probably true.
Because your version of you is very boring, and my version of you're coming off very winning.
Yeah, right.
So like, why can't you be the version of you that I'm writing?
Yeah.
Why can't you be my version of you?
Yes.
It's because to me, it's like those types of conversations would. That's all you remember from a movie like that, right? It's
so relatable.
It's
also,
like the very truth being spoken face to face of these people in like a diner or a car or whatever.
That would be great. And a very funny thing would be as if from the moment that we realize like, hey, maybe this is the movie, and we could be talking about it, and each time we talk about it, like either just you and I or you, me, and Viner or whatever, we're all very insistent like, it's us. We'll be acting in it, like Coogan and Bryden. Like, we'll be doing that. And then there's a very small clip at the end of it being made, and it's like Justin Long and,
Right.
Jonah
No.
Hill.
I was about to pitch something in this area, but I think you have it wrong. It's me, you, and Sylvester Stallone III, or whoever the person was who took Viner's part. And it's like,
recast.
and then it's us explaining to him like, to get the movie made, we needed a name. We got the movie made.
That's a good, wrap up of that.
That's funny. Well, so we have a very funny beginning, a very funny end, and I think a good, like, loose idea framework of what this could be. So
Yeah, because I don't think we need to decide not to go. I mean, I think that's something in the movie we can talk about in the movie that we think we should decide not to go back. But I think that it's, what I like about the trip is they don't make monumental decisions. Like, even though Rob, you can see he has stuff with his wife that it's kind of off again, on again. Coogan has some stuff with his son that's a little, but it doesn't get resolved. Like, it doesn't make a fake leap.
Yeah.
Which it feels authentic, which I like about those movies. That I don't think we're ever going to move or not come back because of some conversation. I think there can be a scene where we all get high or something and we're having this talk and we become convinced to do something else. And then the next day, it's like, we're not doing that, right? God, no.
No. I don't know who we were last
It's like the conversation about, like, we're going to open a bar. And it's like, no, we're not.
All right. Well, I'm glad we talked about this because now I feel like
It's a start.
it's like 2 percentage points closer to maybe really.
I feel like
happening.
it's written.
There we go.
Do it. Just
Let's go.
do it.
And again, execs out there, buy it. Silver platter, buy it. Just like last week's Abercrombie Zombie, we got it.
Abercrombie
we got 'em.
Zombie's great.
I know that name stuck with me, JC. That was a good one. All right, well, that was fun to talk
That was
about.
fun.
And now let's get into this week's top 5. Top 5. Oh, beautiful. That's us singing. Okay, the top 5 this week, it was my category. It was sort of a palate cleanse after kind of a confusing last week.
So good though.
But this one was, fairly straightforward. Top 5 movie stars of all time.
Yeah.
Let me get us started.
Okay.
And number 5, to show you I'm not some kind of sexist grump,
Oh.
Julia Roberts.
All right. Okay.
I think she's like, listen, I think there was an era where people sort of found her kind of annoying, where she was sort of like, self-aggrandizing in some way. She, to me, is like head and shoulders the best leading actress, I think, ever. She's got such a winning smile. She's like Tom Cruise in a way because she's very attractive, and she's also like a better actor than a movie star necessarily deserves. Like she's adds something with her acting. So number 5.
So
for
what
me,
are the movies you like with her in it, for example?
I love, and this movie, it's not even that great, but it's such a testament to her. I love Sleeping with the Enemy. I have seen that movie more than it has any right to be seen. And it was one of those movies where it was just after Pretty Woman. So that was her explosion onto the scene, was Pretty Woman. And then it was kind of like, okay, Julia, can you carry maybe a less good movie?
Right.
And so she did this Sleeping with the Enemy where she had like a psycho husband and she had to escape him. I have seen that movie so many times. I think it's so fun. It's Simmons should do it on the rewatchables because
I'm going to shock you. I think the only Julia Roberts movie I've ever seen is Erin Brockovich.
Oh,
yeah, that was also a good movie.
That was a good movie.
Also a good movie. She was good in
No
that.
one's
Pretty
like,
Woman?
let's
Yes.
throw on Erin Brockovich tonight.
Well, yeah, it's not rewatchable. It's not. Honestly, Michael Clayton is a better
Oh,
that kind of
I love
movie.
Michael Clayton.
Yeah,
that's
I
right.
know.
She's in that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, she's not in that.
Oh,
So why did you say?
that was me trying to
Trying
fit
to
in.
save my pick. No, that's
I
okay.
just wanted to fit in.
All right. As David Goodman might say,
Wait.
moving on. There he is. Number 4.
We
for
should,
me.
whenever we play that, say we're going to each say moving on and then reveal which one was the actual Goodman.
The funny thing is, we do it much more amped up than he actually does.
Let's do an A segment on an upcoming podcast. We'll have him record 10 phrases, and then you and I will each record ourselves saying the same 10 phrases. And then we'll have a game called Know Your Goodmans. And see if you can identify the actual Goodman for
Oh
each.
my
love
God!
that.
Let's do that.
I love that.
Okay.
I love that. And David, if you're available to record a few extra phrases, I saw on Instagram that he made a nice paella last night.
It looked really good though.
Everybody look at my paella. Anyway, it's time dissolve of a paella. Okay, number 4 for me, and I think possibly the best looking movie star of all time. And I'm going to give number 4 to Robert Redford. At these prices, Robert Redford. I think he's a great
He's the
movie
best
star. Best looking of all time?
You think so?
Maybe.
Okay.
I think he's up there. Greatest hair. Oh,
does
his
have
hair in the
hair.
early 70s was unreal. I think he's a fantastic movie star. Number 3, not someone from our era, but someone whenever I go back and watch his movies, because honestly, before I watched his movies, I was always like, why do people give a shit about this guy? But when I watch them, Humphrey Bogart, he's a great movie star. I know I'm not
Feels
going
like a
out.
guy in a hat.
I know. He's like a little guy. He seems like a little, almost like a deshelled turtle
In a hat.
of a person, but he's a great movie star.
If he
You
were
watch-
alive today, he would absolutely have failed.
That's true. But he was electric back in his time. Absolutely electric. And here's number 2. And this is a guy I find so much about him reprehensible off screen, but as a movie star,
Charlton.
Here we go.
no.
Oh.
John Wayne.
Oh, okay.
John Wayne was. You thought I was going with Woody?
No, I
No,
thought
I'm not-
Charlton
I'm-
Heston.
Well,
No,
we still
no,
have
no.
number 1, so
No. Number 1, I think, is easy to guess.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
number 2, John Wayne. Like it's undeniable when you see him on screen. Like you can't stop looking at him. You never notice anyone else in a shot with him. So that's John Wayne.
Okay.
And number 1, of course, as we talk about on this podcast all the time, what a great fucking movie star this guy is. Tom Cruise.
Yep,
Tom Cruise is the
Johnny.
tops, and he's done it longer than any of those people
Yes.
were ever able to do it. He's been a movie star for 40 years this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting thing about John Wayne is his name really works either way. Wayne John.
Yeah. Totally.
That's just as good
Yeah.
It
as
is.
John Wayne.
Yeah.
Wayne John.
Hello,
Yeah.
Pilgrim. I'm Wayne John. All right.
All right,
Who's next?
so
Goldie.
look, this is not a great category for me. I'm not a film buff at all. So I kind of said, who are 5 people who, if I hear they're in a movie, I feel like I know what I'm getting and I'm like excited to see it.
Great.
great.
No wrong way.
Number 5, Meryl Streep.
Nice. Yes.
Excellent
yes.
actor.
Doesn't miss.
Right.
Doesn't.
Number 4, Bruce Lee. If I hear,
Yes.
hey, Bruce Lee, it's like, I'm going to get some awesome kicks and chops
Yes.
in and
Action.
Yeah.
have a fun time.
Mid-ish.
All right. That's good.
Number 3, and this was of a time, and the time is not now. Eddie Murphy.
Ooh, yes. I
But
love
if there was
that.
a time where if you heard Eddie Murphy, it was like.
Yes.
Number 2, Robin Williams.
Nice.
Oh.
I like
In terms
that.
of just who I enjoy watching, and
Yeah.
you
Yes.
know.
Yeah. He's really good in movies. He really is.
Yeah.
Yes, he's
So
great.
true.
And I hate to be boring, but you know who I had number 1,
TC.
Is
Mr.
it
Cruz.
Torme?
Yeah,
Thought about putting Will Ferrell there just to generate
Just to fuck with
because
everybody.
there was again like a 10-year period where if Will Ferrell was on the
Yeah.
poster,
Yeah.
I was in the theater,
Absolutely.
and
That's
happily
awesome.
so.
Yep.
Well, okay, we do have some crossover, but not much. And mine was similar to Goldie's, but also cultural impact,
Sure.
I think. So my number 5 is Paul Newman.
Yeah,
Oh.
I was gonna put him on there.
Very good,
I
yeah.
was gonna put him on there. God, yeah, he's great. He's a great actor too.
Yeah.
Underrated actor.
Yes, great. And then number 4, not the greatest actress, star power huge, cultural impact massive, Marilyn Monroe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. I kind of felt like I had Meryl Streep too, and then
Ugh, God,
but come
that,
on.
That blonde movie was just
Just
so
not.
yucky.
I don't care about the royal family, and I don't care about Marilyn Monroe.
love that
like
there's
I
this-
don't care.
I understand. Yeah,
It's like the entire every issue. I used to love the magazine Vanity Fair, and I
Yeah.
thought they
Yeah.
would do these incredibly interesting things.
agree.
And then every third issue, it would be like Marilyn Monroe, the Royals, and Jackie O. And it's like I don't care about any of those things. Stop talking about Jackie O, the Royals, and Marilyn Monroe. Cut the shit. And just do the political stuff.
okay. My number 3, Robert De Niro.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Great actor.
Great
Yeah.
actor.
Not
Yes,
smart.
not he's not.
No, you hear him talk, and it's just like, what?
I didn't.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Number 2, Brad Pitt.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
He was he and Redford could have been swapped on my list because
yes.
they serve a very similar
yeah.
role. Yeah.
And number 1's across the board, Tom Cruise.
Wow.
Boom, 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 boom,
He's
boom, boom,
number
boom,
one.
boom,
Did it.
ding, ding. We did it.
All right, what do we got top 5 for not next week? Because,
no-
oh yes, no, not next week. Next week
not next week. No,
not next week.
It's
Next week we are going to be serving you something interesting and different, which is going to be. We were calling it a best of episode, but
Right.
I think now we've sort of settled on hastily thrown together clip show.
yes.
So we'd love to both publicly thank JC here because
Yes,
this gives
who-
Goldie and I a week off
of
and her a
Yeah.
ton of extra work. So
well, I'm hoping
yes,
to get
thank
it
you.
done so I can have that week off.
yeah, getting
Just
it done
like
would
y'all,
be a good idea.
get her done. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
So you guys are gonna just hate this category.
All right.
It's what we're here for. Top 5 nepo babies.
That's fine. I don't know.
We can do it. That's
Yeah.
good. And there are
Yeah.
some great ones there.
There are some great ones, and
great
sometimes you don't even realize
Yeah.
that they're nepo babies. These huge stars. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's a good category.
Well, thank
All right.
you.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Well, that sounds like fun. And let's close this week's show, as we do every week, on a high note. Oh, thank you, Tom.
I can go
and Max.
first. I feel like I never go
You
first.
should
Go
go
first.
first.
So, my good friend Matthew Libman jokingly asked me to mention him on the podcast, but I do want to
Nice.
say, so he and I talk about guitars all the time. He's become a very good friend in the last year, and I just want to say my high note is the fact that I made a new friend at 50 years old, who's like a good friend,
That's amazing.
and it's cool. Like
Yeah.
you can still meet people
Yes.
at this age and develop friendships, and I'm very
That's
grateful for it.
That's so cool.
That's
I love
nice.
that.
Wow, you're borderline emotional talking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
no, it's
know.
nice.
That's
It's
Yeah,
nice to have a
that
new
is
friend.
nice.
Well, I'll
That
go
is
next.
nice.
I'll go next just
Go
to
ahead.
shake things up.
Shake your tree.
So Artie Johan, is that how you say
Love
his last
him.
name? So
Yeah.
writer on Family Guy.
Yep.
His daughter had a fundraiser for her school.
I bought something.
Me too. Did you buy the
Popcorn.
popcorn? Oh my god.
Popcorn.
Okay. By
What?
the way,
I didn't know about this.
He
put
did it on Instagram, or
Instagram.
something.
Yeah. By the way, my high note is that this popcorn, and I am a big fan of flavored popcorns. Like, the popcorn's called Double Good, and they donate to charities. But it was so good that I went back to the website even after this fundraiser and bought
Right.
10 bags of popcorn.
What kind? What kind did you like? Because I have 3 of them sitting over here. They're 3 different kinds.
I like easy peasy caramel cheesy.
Okay, good. I wasn't sure what that last word was going to be. but thank you.
Easy peasy caramel cheesy. This one is just caramel. But that one is my favorite. There's a Chicago flavored one. Oh. But there's like drizzles of chocolate.
Oh, love the drizzle.
I know, good drizzle. And
Yeah.
I'm just obsessed with flavored popcorn. This is hands down the best flavored popcorn I've ever had. No joke.
Ooh,
and it doesn't make
amazing.
you feel like gross or sick or chemically or
Well, that's
anything.
part of it for me, but
Yeah.
okay.
All
but
right,
yeah.
well, thank you to Artie and your daughter, Artie,
Yes.
for introducing us to this
Yes.
delicious
Double
snack
good.
treat.
Double good
And let me just add a footnote to the end of this.
Yeah.
As someone with kids and who does some fundraising for schools, if you're not a public school, just charge the parents however much you need to. Stop involving us.
A good footnote to the Artie story.
Yeah. It's a private school. Stop asking everyone for money. Just charge the people who go there as much as you need to run the school and be done.
Probably a good policy. All right, last high note. So my high note, and this is kind of a broken record. Tall and I are going away tonight on a tropical vacation. I don't want to say where because I don't want to get mobbed by Disgusties. But we're going away on a lovely tropical vacation, and I feel like we've been in, at least for the last little while, like a very good upswing for the two of
great.
us. So I think it's good timing for us to go on this vacation. Of course, it could all fall apart at any moment, but right now it's going great. It was her birthday yesterday as of
happy
this
birthday, Doll.
recording. We had a great birthday together. I think she had a really nice time. We had a dinner with friends, and she got a lot of good presents, and Levy was super excited. So we're just in a really good swing, and I think going right into our trip. It's going to be awesome for us. So
That's
I'm
great.
excited about that.
Yay.
Good
All
luck.
right.
We're all counting on you.
Thank you. Leslie Nielsen, thank you very much. Just want to say good luck. We're all counting on you. Excellent. Well, that was a fun show this week. Thank you all for listening. Thank you two for being awesome.
Thank you.
And you will hear awesome clips from us again next week.
Finally, no next week.
That was fun.
And it stops right now.
There's someone in the house. Please help.
This podcast is sponsored by eHarmony, the dating app that helps people find genuine connection. eHarmony does a lot to understand what it's like to be single or in a relationship today. In one of their recent research studies, they found that more than 1/3 of dating app users agree too many profiles closely resemble one another. There's a lot of relationship advice that's out there. Are we supposed to want someone as similar as possible, or should we look for an opposites attract situation? eHarmony's well-rounded personality quiz helps you find the right relationship for you. There's no one-size-fits-all advice, but they found that a mix of relatable commonalities plus differences.
So good, I'm on top of it. That's
It was the the elevator music that they just play in
Yeah.
like a place, whatever.
But he really, so you're telling me, I mean, this is what I'm kind of tripping on. If I grabbed my sack right now and went down and said,
ripping and the tearing.
I could rip my sack open.
Yeah,
Where? At the seam? Like there's like a
it's
seam,
right.
right?
It's right near.
Let me, let me look. real
What?
quick.
No, I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
the bottom of my sack, like there's a seam.
No, there's like a ridge. There's a ridge line.
Yeah.
There's a Honda ridge line
yeah,
for sure.
there's a Honda Ridge line.
But does it have to be in that specific spot, or is it?
That's where it is. I mean, there's a fucking hole there now, dude.
Oh my god.
Well, how great is this guy that he's able to? I mean, knowing how bad I am at just opening a bag of combos or Cheetos or Fritos or any kind of
The
chip,
ripping and the tearing.
Cape Cod potato
I'm
chips.
always fucking it up and splitting down the side, and chips fall everywhere.
Did he use his fingernails?
Yes.
He had to use his fingernails.
Right.
You should see my boxed cereal, man. Like
Oh,
that
dude,
motherfucking
yeah, like
shit
a
gets
bear.
stale, dude.
Yeah.
Bad.
rough stuff.
Yeah.
The ripping and the tearing.
No, it's a weird thing because like right off the bat, you're in there with some lady who's like, "All right, take your pants off," and you're like, "Yeah, for sure," and then she's just like, "Lay there and just spread your legs here, and I'm gonna soap you down." She's like, "So
Will
like," and
you
you're like,
soap me down?
So did they not have to iodine you? They didn't have to dump iodine on your fucking dick
"There
area?
wasn't iodine. She just hit me with like soaps."
So how old is this lady, and
Just
what?
squeeze
and
it
what-
juice.
What did she smell like?
He's back.
How old was she, and what did she smell like?
He remembers his angle.
Old enough and good enough.
To what?
I don't know, probably 30.
30? Dirty 30?
Probably 30.
Come on.
Okay, well that's inappropriate. Well, you have a 30-year-old woman rubbing you, having you split your legs open and your dick's out in front of her, and she's rubbing it down. She's soaping you up.
She's soaping it.
Yeah.
She's soaping it. I guess she doesn't have
Every
to.
job has its perks.
Kyle, is this adding up?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I guess.
And so then she's being totally normal. Leaves.
This sounds like he went to a way better, or like cooler doctor than Kyle did.
well, I'm tripping because
Mine was indoors. Where was Kyle?
mine was out near woods.
Kyle's was at the water slides, dude.
Mine was
Yeah,
at-
Kyle was in that big like tornado spot in the middle of a water slide.
Kyle was at Hurricane Harbor at Six Flags.
yeah, I was
Zip,
like,
zap, zop
But
his
I was
ass.
like, this is tight.
Real quick, here's the trip though. She was like being normal, making small talk. Obviously, you're there because you don't want any more kids. How many kids you got?
Really small?
Da-da-da.
How small? How small is the talk, brother?
Leave him alone.
Getting smaller and smaller.
Yes, it's scary. It's terrifying.
And then Doc comes in, starts going to work, and he was like, so the nurse who was in here just told me you're in this movie or whatever."
You're an actor.
And she like, they all knew you from this thing, and I'm like, "Oh,
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
What?
you just have to be like, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Like,
Yep.
Your life is in their hands.
it's in their hands, man. They know.
Your life is in her hands, dude.
You just smile and nod.
And now they know.
Yeah, that is a weird thing when you're vulnerable like that, and then you realize that they all recognize you and they are looking at your butthole.
yeah.
right.
Do you think anyone would ever try and take a picture of your dick at a urinal and then just run out?
I'm a dude.
What's stopping everyone from doing that to us?
I don't know.
Don't put it in the universe.
Well, you got to get close to the urinal.
Well, I feel like if they wanted, they could just ask. You know,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
No.
Good call.
Yeah,
Good call.
just ask, dude.
Just go to Netflix.
I think it's the risk, Durs. If you catch that person, you have to fight to the death, or at least like throw their phone in a toilet or something.
I want the biggest guy in the world to just go around taking pictures of people's driver's licenses and dicks.
What are you going to do about it?
Yeah, exactly.
I've got a picture
Well,
of
there
it.
is the guy who like walks around on social media. His videos are just like bumping into people and then like seeing what like knocking their food out of their whatever.
That shit ain't real. That shit.
I
Ain't
know it's
real.
not real, but like, what would you do? Like,
I mean, I'd be like, what the
Wow,
fuck, dude?
look for the camera.
that dude is
yeah,
enormous.
nothing. Like what everyone does in every video. You do literally nothing. You just go like, oh, all right.
You just look for the camera. Yeah. Okay, they're filming something. Nice.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
But I was bummed I couldn't show up to the party.
I like the videos of the people that they like will go and like blow an air horn in somebody's ear at like a
Right.
Home Depot, and then the
Right.
guy turns around and just chokes out the teenager who did it.
Right.
Yeah.
He puts like a wastebasket on his head and the other guy's head, and then when the guy takes it off, he takes it off and is like looking around like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck just happened.
Yes, points.
And the dude is always like,
Oh, no.
you just did it. I have the internet. I know how this works.
I saw one the other day of like a guy was dressed up in a bear costume in a bag in like a bin of bears,
Oh, I saw
and
this.
then would just like aggressively throw something at people.
Throwing like paper towels at
and
people.
just clocking folks in the
Yeah.
head, dude. Just like clocking them. And then they turn around and it's just like a bunch of bears, and you're like,
Wait, was it funny? Was
Yeah.
it funny or was it mean?
That sounds hilarious.
It rides the line.
it was funny, but like they were really hitting people in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, it rides the line. It's like, I don't know about that.
Like even if you're not hit hard, if you're hit in the head, you're kind of just pissed off. You know what I mean?
With paper towels?
I don't know what it was exactly.
paper towels, but they were kind of, I think it was paper towels or a football or something, but dude
Yeah, I
was,
thought it was like a football.
he was
which
throwing it
would
like a
kinda
football,
hurt.
which is probably why I think it's paper towels.
Yeah,
but
football sucks. Paper towels is.
Yeah.
Not so bad. I like the ones where it's the homie on like the phone and then he's like narrating what the person in the aisle's doing.
So good.
yeah.
So
yeah.
good.
Yeah, no, man. Her shoes are terrible. She's reaching down to get
Yeah.
some French fries right now.
I got
and
it
then
right
they
here.
like look.
Yeah. I can't believe she's buying these French fries. Exactly.
Reaching down to get some French fries is what Blake just said. Where are you reaching down to get French
The
fries? dude?
freezer aisle, bitch. What do you think?
Okay.
He's in the frozen aisle. What do you mean?
Adam's a top shelf guy. He's moved on from those
Reaching
days.
down to get some French fries.
Ah,
right now.
man. You know where I go. I go for the nuggets and the fries. They're right by each other in the freezer section. Thank
I
you
also
very
like
much.
the version of that where the guy seems like he's talking to like a FBI or like the headquarters. He's like, yeah, we got eyes on him right here. Yeah, he's got a
Yeah.
pink shirt on. I can check him for weapons, and the
Yep.
person's like,
yes, bending down to get some fries.
me, like me.
Excuse me?
Yep,
He's
down at the
currently
bottom
bending
level.
down to get fries.
Right. He's got the fries in his hands.
He's bending down to get fries again.
Okay, he's looking for a fry.
Chris cut.
Yes, it looks like he's looking for a thicker cut fry right now.
Seems like the windows are kind of steamed up. She's having trouble figuring out where the fries are.
Trying to
Okay.
figure out
Looks
where
like
the
he's-
waffle cut fries
He's
are.
trying to- the
Yeah.
Ora-Ida. I think he said Ora-Ida a couple times.
The
Curly
doors
fry?
are all getting foggy now. Yeah.
Yeah, he's really having trouble.
They're right next to the nuggets. Banquet.
It's condensation.
Yeah. Do you guys feel bad about that when you open the doors and they get all foggy for the person next to you who's trying to see?
Yeah, it is kind of. There's an etiquette thing where it is a bummer.
I don't give a fuck.
It's your job to keep it closed until you know what you're getting, right?
Yeah, that's why it's fucking clear. So you can look right through it. You don't have to open it up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's already been engineered, so you don't have to open it up and let all that shit in.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. Actually, that never really registered with me.
Now this is interesting.
This is really
Interesting things.
Wait, that never occurred to you, Blake? To even
with the fogging of a window in the freezer section,
and maybe another person's grocery shopping experience.
I'm so quick, like I know what kind of fries, and I know it's Banquet fryer nuggets. Okay,
He's quick.
How often are you eating fries and nuggets?
once a week.
I guess you guys have kids, so like you're eating fries and nuggets more often.
Yeah, you were talking about the air fryer too, right? You like the?
Yeah, I'm nasty with the air fryer, bro. I'm nasty with it.
I gotta get on that,
Dude, I have an air fryer. I've never used it. I've had it for like a year.
Oh, it's the best. It's the best.
There's still plastic on it and shit.
Oh, it's the best. I love it.
What do you do with it?
You make fries, brother, and they're delicious.
Adam, you should try something.
Yeah, they're so crispy and delicious.
But you don't eat anything fried.
No, I mean I don't. No, not really. I don't eat like fries or nuggets or any of that.
You don't
stuff.
eat fries? That's not a part of your when you go to get something?
You've never reached down for a fry?
I never made. I don't know if I've made fries.
Revoke his man card.
No, but I mean like, but when you go to the fucking a restaurant,
like if I'm eating a burger at In-N-Out or something, I'll have
like a
fries. But
grilled
like
cheese
I'm
sandwich.
not making fries at home. That's not part of my.
Wow.
And what's your public opinion on In-N-Out fries? Have we talked about this?
I like them. They're not my favorite fry. My favorite fry, I think, is sort of controversial.
Okay.
It's a Burger King fry.
Oh God.
Fucking thing sucks.
They've come a long way.
Burger King fries.
I like Burger King fries.
They keep
dude.
changing the recipe though. I don't know if I've had the latest recipe.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have either. It's probably been a few years since I had a Burger King fry.
Should we go, Adam?
Yeah, I'm down.
Because apparently I just missed you at Todd Snyder yesterday.
What? What's that?
Oh, is that right? I was at Todd Snyder.
Is that a clothing company?
Yeah, I went there today.
Yeah, it's at the Grove, my favorite place in the world, dude. The fucking Grove rocks.
Is that your vest?
Is that where your vest is from?
No, this is shout out to Amundsen.
It's beautiful.
Okay.
Well, I went to the Apple store at the Grove, copped myself a new computer. No big deal. And
Get her done.
Whoop whap.
Get her done. Whoop
I've
hap.
been wanting to I've been thinking about upgrading my shit. I've been thinking about upgrading the whole team, dude.
Really?
yeah, just go do it.
Yeah.
Alienware.
Alienware, bro.
Yeah, getting out of the Apple game. I want to build my own shit. That's what's up.
That's sick. A real gaming computer? That would be fire, dude.
There's no way I could build a computer.
What's up, everybody? This is Johnny of the Johnny Drinks Podcast. We are proud to announce our official partnership with iHeartMedia. We're going to be sharing practical life advice and tips on how to become a better version of yourself.
The old saying, everything
on the island. One thing is certain. In this beautiful place, no coast is clear. Listen to Death Island every Wednesday on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Jay Shetty, and on my podcast, On Purpose, I've had the honor to sit down with some of the most incredible hearts and minds on the planet. Oprah.
Everything that has happened to you can also be a strength builder for you if you allow it.
Kobe Bryant.
The results don't really matter. It's the figuring out that matters.
Kevin Hart.
It's not about us as a generation at this point. It's about us trying our best to create change.
Lewis Hamilton.
That's for me been taking that moment for yourself each day, being kind to yourself, because I think for a long time I wasn't kind to myself.
And many, many more.
If you're attached to knowing, you don't have a capacity to learn.
On this podcast, you get to hear the raw, real-life stories behind their journeys and the tools they used, the books they read, and the people that made a difference in their lives so that they can make a difference in ours. Listen to On Purpose with Jay Shetty on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Join the journey soon.
Did you cop anything at what is it, Todd Snyder?
Todd Snyder.
Yeah, I bought a brown shirt that I'm never going to wear that I just bought and now will live in my closet.
How much? Was it super expensive?
Yeah, I don't think it was cheap.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
It was probably a little more expensive than I didn't really look, but it was expensive shit.
Hello, we don't look at tags, bro. We don't look at these tags, bro.
Nicki Minaj.
Why are you not going to wear it?
Yeah, why aren't you gonna wear it? It's brown.
I want to know why you're not going to wear it and you bought it.
It was ugly and brown.
It's ugly and brown, and I tried it on. I hated
Didn't
it.
fit, and I hate it.
But I didn't want to look look like a cheap bastard.
Well, no, it was just like I didn't want to buy another blue shirt because all of my shirts are either blue or green. And Chloe was like, just don't buy a blue shirt. And I'm like, okay. All
right.
And then I found, and she was like, oh, the brown one looks really good. I'm like, but the blue one, she's like, well, you have a shirt that's blue. Get the brown one.
It's a good-looking blue shirt.
And so I got the brown shirt. I put it on. The medium fits me like a fucking glove, dude.
Okay, now we're talking.
Okay.
I'm poured into this thing.
Okay.
In kind of a bad way where it's like.
I was like, and you like the way that looks.
No.
Living in a nightmare. Well, yeah, because he said poured. He said poured, and I was like, that can't be good.
That's usually like how you describe like a girl in jeans or
When
something.
something is poured in, you become the shape of what it is.
I'm the shape
Right,
of, yes.
right.
And
It's not good.
And then the large is too big.
Right.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit properly. So
I had the exact problem with large to XL.
But
The,
Okay.
the large was like whoop whap, and then the XL was a naked grandma.
I got the same problem right now with XL and double. You know what I mean? I'm right there.
Wait, how did you say XL and double?
I didn't say shit, bro.
Kyle wears women's sleeping shirts.
This motherfucker's
I
in a
had the same
moo
problem with an XL and a garbage bag. And I have the same problem with garbage bags.
It's not a joke.
What size waist are you right now, Kyle?
Yeah.
I'm 30. I'm poured into a 36.
Oh, okay.
Your boobs are huge.
Yeah.
That's cool, dude.
All right. If you were 38, I might have something for you.
Oh.
Oh, but Adam, you bought the fucking shirt, bro. What's going on?
Sometimes you just gotta buy. You gotta go. Yeah.
What?
Dude, I do the same thing, but it's mostly with like comic book stores.
$20,000 comic book shirts.
I haven't been in a store. I haven't bought a thing in a store in a long time.
Oh, you got nervous. You got nervous. You didn't want to walk out.
So I was just like, I gotta buy something.
Yeah, it's like community service.
People were helping me. Like I tried on a few things.
It's science.
And I was like, I gotta buy a thing.
Yeah.
I bought the thing immediately. Like I'm gonna have Chloe go back to the Grove and return it.
You gave it to the valet guy. You're like,
Here, just take it. I probably won't. I bet it'll just live in my closet, and then one day I'll, give it to someone. One day I'll give it to Salvation
One day
Army.
I'll take it out and go, oh yeah, this, and throw it away.
Oh
disaster, my
this
guy.
brown shirt.
I kind of struck out. I got a pair of like white,
Denim?
white. I got
White
some
denim?
white denim the other day actually.
You did?
I got a pair of
You know what they
white.
say about white pants, bro?
Yeah.
What's wrong with
What do they
what's
say
up?
about
What
and
do
I
they say
do.
about it?
And I do.
What do they say about it?
What do they say about it?
I always heard they said like people wear white pants be
People?
taking it in the booty, bro.
Yeah. I remember
Wait,
that.
you think you?
I think it was an urban. I think it was an
It
urban
was like
legend.
a dumb bro thing.
You good, Blake?
So if you wear white pants, you take it in the
Still
ass.
coming
Is
back.
that-
Andrew WK.
So Andrew
It was
WK
for,
takes
like,
it in
chicks.
the ass. Is that what you're?
I think you said booty.
It was for like girls.
Is it for girls? I thought it was for everybody. I thought it was
No.
like Miami Vice, you name it.
No, for guys it actually means like you're cool.
Yeah, I would
Oh,
think so. I
wow.
think
Yeah.
white pants are cool.
Well, taking in a booty isn't not cool, dude. Fuck that. That's cool.
No, I said it. No. I didn't say that.
The most punk rock thing you could do is take it up the ass under.
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Cool to me means multiple dicks.
Oh,
You're an
It
asshole.
means- No. Well, what's wrong with being an asshole? An asshole is something you fuck, and that's cool.
That's true.
Well, it's the year of the bitch. So
Yeah. Okay, bitch. So
it's the year of the bitch.
Yeah, 2023. You're the
Do
bitch.
not come.
I never heard that. I never heard.
But
that.
I got white sweat shorts, and they were too much.
White sweat shorts? Oh yeah, that's a disaster.
I kind of struck out. I was hoping to get just a bunch of white T-shirts, but I didn't like their white T-shirts.
Well, what did you go directly? Because I just walked into Todd Snyder because I was walking back. And we just passed it, and I was like, "Oh shit! I'll just wander in here." Did you go to the Grove, going? I'm gonna shop at Todd Snyder.
Yeah, I got a gift card from somebody, so I was like,
I like it.
"I'm on this side of town. Let's do this." Kind of struck out.
That would have been so cool for you. We never see each other at Monday night birthday parties, but we
Yeah.
do see each
Right.
other at Todd Snyder's. That
Yeah,
would have
yeah.
been that would have
Hey,
been sick.
What's
dude.
up? They look great on you. Brown's
Oh
your
my
brown's your
God.
color.
Yeah, brown
I
really
thought you got
pops.
your nuts ripped in half. What the hell are you doing?
Hey, I wouldn't buy that. It looks like you were poured
You're,
into it.
you're poured into that. Well, I thought your nuts were ripped in half.
Huh.
Yeah. What color are those pants? Oh, you're gonna have a night.
Oh wow.
White shorts, huh?
You're gonna have a night, buddy.
You know what I heard about white pants? Come here, I'll show you.
About the same thing as a brown shirt, brother. Let's go.
I'll give you a brown shirt.
Let's go.
Oh man.
Let's go.
Kyle, how many days did you have seepage from this thing?
From what
Seepage.
thing? Wait.
Well, I don't know. It sounds like we
Dude,
have.
there's a hole in your sack.
What are you talking about?
They stitched me up. They didn't stitch up the rip.
No.
Freaking see ya.
What do you mean? The fuck is going
So
on?
they just like put a little spit in there and smush it back together.
Like, if my face is my nutsack, there's just this at the bottom of it.
Wait, hold on, Durs. Say it one more time. What'd you say? If your face is your nutsack, what?
If my face is my nutsack, the bottom of it's just like.
Oh my God! So did they cauterize your vas deferens?
Yeah.
There's a hole in your nutsack right now.
We have to see it.
So they did do the cauterization.
Yeah.
Can we see it?
But there's a hole. They didn't stitch it up. I don't even understand how this is working. This sounds really wrong.
Yeah. You wanna
see it?
Sounds wrong.
I guarantee you're not gonna have kids anymore. That's for damn sure. God damn.
No,
Yeah,
but it was
broke you.
like it just was easier because they come to you in this van, and
Perfect.
I don't know.
Wait, but you never told me. You never said.
Adam could be punking me right now. I don't know.
You never said why they rip it open. Why are they not using the scalpel? What is the?
Just to see if they could. He was like, "Let me try," and I go, "All right."
My man.
Well, no, but I did ask. I go, "What was like the R&D into like doing it this way?" And he was like, "Yeah, I don't know. It heals faster," he says.
Oh.
But there's no stitches.
Weird.
It's a hole. It's like the size of your pupil.
Okay.
I had two holes.
Right.
I've only found one.
I had two incisions.
That's an extra hole, Kyle.
Because there's two vas deferens tubes that they cauterized, I thought.
Maybe I do have two. I know I got one.
Yeah, show it.
And you're still hurting. You're still sore.
Yeah, it just
He's
feels
not
like you
gonna
got
show
kicked
it.
in the nuts. The first day you hurt in the stomach.
Well, I feel like that all the time, and I don't know.
Yeah, you should check. Maybe someone's ripping your nutsack while you sleep.
Yeah, maybe someone ripped my sack. Maybe
Very
Bumper
possible.
Berlin ripped my sack.
Combo.
Man.
Yeah,
Man.
but hey, man, if the doctor's listening, slide in the DMs and tell me why.
Yeah, what's going on? I will say that the amount of medical advice I've gotten talking about my hip and groin and shit, there's a lot of good advice coming my way. So expect some sweet advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, people out there.
Being poured your direction.
The doctor, you're listening, Doc. Great job, great bedside manner, warm hands.
Oh, good.
And what did he say? He was like, he didn't say kung fu grip
And you were wearing the white pants when you went there, or
at my ankles.
What about
Pizza.
At my ankles, and I was like, just bend over this, and he was like, you just climb up on that. That's fine.
you don't have to bend over. You do have to spread your legs and let this 30-year-old woman soap up your nutsack. But-
Nurse,
I think you got way old, brother.
Yeah.
scrub that bitch down. Kyle, did you shave yourself, or did you let them shave you?
I shaved myself. I did that before I rolled in.
You took the weed whacker too.
Yeah, did you come in unshowered?
Yeah.
No, I shaved them.
You took your underwear off, and they're like, God damn. Open a window, nurse.
Yeah, I had to start the week before just to get it done by the time the procedure was there.
They had to cut his underwear off.
Yeah, you hired a team of lawn care professionals.
Brother, I was gonna do it with my hands, but I gotta use a scalpel now because I ain't touching your shit.
No, he just pulls out like a fucking bushwhacker, like a giant hatchet.
We gonna need the tools.
Fucking sparking.
I usually just peel it apart with my fingers.
Sparks. Yeah.
Oh my god.
damn.
Yeah. Why did you shave yours, or did they shave them for you?
Yeah, and by the way, like, sure, shaving you like your pelvis, but then they're like, and also get the shaft of your penis and your balls, and I'm like,
Because they just wanted to like look dope.
Wait, they told you to fucking go like.
yeah, they said it's faster. They go, he needs to looks
Yeah,
fast.
and the happy trail, like do the happy trail and everything.
Yeah, that's why I shave my balls, is so it's faster.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I tell Chloe.
The vasectomy has nothing to do with your shaft, bro. Like,
Well.
what are they doing? What's going on?
They gotta grip the shaft.
Yeah, but they tape your dick to your stomach so it stays out of the way.
Wait, they tape it?
Very
Yeah.
No, no,
Oh, Kyle didn't need any tape.
no. No.
Kyle needed no tape.
Durs is so straight-faced right now. That's not real. Okay.
No, it is.
What kind of tape?
Not
They
real.
just tape it up so it's not like flopping back down.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or sometimes it's got a mind of its own.
Hey, Kyle,
What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
did we just find out that you got no flop, dog?
You got no hang?
I had a scalpel. My shit was like, I didn't have to get torn open.
Kyle's like, it points straight up a quarter inch. What?
Yeah, you had an X-Acto knife and a magnifying glass.
Mr. Holm.
Bonnie, can you go up front and get more tape?
Man, they had to tape it? Would they use medical
It'll only
tape?
take me a moment.
Yeah, obviously, they use medical tape. They're not using duct tape to take your cock to your fucking.
No, they use painter's tape.
Yeah.
Nobody told me to fucking shave my shaft, and they used scalpels, and nobody taped my dick at all. Like, I don't know.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Weird, wild stuff.
But I was laying down. Were you not laying down?
Here, I'm laying down.
Yeah, but the dick is flipping and flopping.
Why, you want to see it?
Is it though?
Yeah.
But it's the procedure's under your nuts, bro. Like it's
Yeah, but you don't want your dick to flop down when they're in the. I mean, also they're not even using sharp.
No, there was a whole other person there that was their job was to keep the dick out of the surgical area.
Wait,
they were like they would check it.
Oh, this guy, he handled it.
What?
She set it up, and then he said, we're good.
He knocked it down.
He said, "I'm gonna tape it."
Yeah.
Now, was he wearing white pants or what color were his pants?
I'm a dude.
That's his
He
protocol.
was wearing like regular scrubs.
Oh, okay.
Dr. White Pants. Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
You guys had two totally different experiences. I'm kind of tripping now because
By the way, Kyle, how did you find your guy?
Yellow Pages.
Yeah, it was just like
That's what I did. I looked in Yelp, and I'm like, great.
You looked in Yelp.
Actually, my wife found it for me. My wife did that. I don't know. I'm sure it was Yelp. Best reviews.
She was like, dude,
This is my guy. You're gonna like him.
I went on Yelp and looked at like urologists in the area, and then just went to the one that seemed the most reputable.
Right.
That's too much trust.
Absolutely insane that like that's how you find fucking doctors and shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
To do this like super duper thing, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's insane.
For my hip and groin shit, I just like asked one person, and it's who they suggested.
Yeah.
And that's who I went with. I'm like, there was no.
Yeah.
I kind of looked them up. There, I'm like, yeah, it seems like they're a doctor.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
like,
yeah.
You know, there should be more of a.
Oh, free parking. Oh, okay.
There should be like a list of like these are the top 100 doctors in the area, and like you try to get into to some of them.
Yeah.
There needs to be a better way of doing this.
I think you can run your shit. You can run your shit like that.
You know what? After COVID, you can't believe half these doctors.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, man, they don't know anything.
They're all on the take, man.
They're fucking idiots.
Zip it.
Okay.
They've only gone through like 7 to 12 years of school.
Yeah. School. What about real life? Okay.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Well, I mean, yeah, for sure, but also like some of the doctor, like obviously there's the best in their class,
Yes.
and then there's the guy that barely passed and is still a doctor. And you want to go to
that guy.
maybe not the best. You don't need the best for absolutely everything, but you want to be at the top 50%. You don't want to go to the fucking guy who like barely fucking passed the exam.
For sure.
I do feel like if you're in LA paying certain prices, like, and you can tell by their offices, right? Like if they're good, their office is good. They're in a good location, right?
Like, what do you mean? Like nice art on the walls, or
Like expensive,
a fish
Yeah,
tank?
like a fish tank. Is fish tank like a prerequisite?
like they're fucking paying like for expensive real estate.
Yeah.
If you're going like to a little tiny place in a mini mall, like I don't know, probably not doing good.
Yeah, there's definitely some like strip mall hospitals out here that are kind of shady. You're like, okay.
Like these people have business loans and they need to prove that they can make the money back. So they're coming from, they got to show their credentials.
So the amount of money they spend on an office is what makes them reputable or